Hi Slow folks. As you might have seen, the blog has been getting a little bit of action as I have been enrolled in Natalie Sisson's 10-day blog challenge, which has been super great because she's taking us through lots of exercises that are so relevant to what Rory and I are doing, especially in the lead up to our big move overseas in only this many days. Oh my God, so exciting. So today's challenge is going to be for us to look at what our dream day would be. And this has just come at such a great time because something that Rory and I have been talking about a lot is how are we going to structure our days when we have this complete time freedom when we get to Mexico? And something we've spoken about at length is our miracle morning. And so I thought, well, what better way to both do Natalie's challenge and also to test out what my miracle morning will be than to show you guys and bring you on the journey. So I'm going to be testing that out tomorrow morning. I'm going to be recording the entire thing. Wanted to make sure that you know what's happening, what's going to be going on, and I really would love to get some feedback from you guys. Are these things something that you would like to include into your miracle morning, or do you think maybe I'm stretching a little too far? No doubt tomorrow I will start to get a bit of an idea of whether I can include everything, but I'm going to head off to bed and we'll see you in the morning. So I'm going to have to be a little bit quiet only because we are very early risers and I've been up since 4, which I'm so happy about because I have been a bit slack recently. So I've gotten back up at 4 because that's what I would do as part of my miracle morning. Now something else I would do after I've done my yoga is I would do an oil pull. Now if you don't know what that is, basically you swill the coconut oil around in your mouth for about 15 to 20 minutes and it's supposed to pull all of the toxins out of your body. You don't swallow the oil, you have to spit it in, most likely into the toilet or something like that where it's easy to dispose of. And then it's supposed to really help over, as you do it more and more every day, it's going to cleanse your body. So I was going to do that this morning and show you, but it turns out that Rory used the last of the coconut oil last night, which is a good thing because we don't need coconut oil to take with us on our trip. So we've cleaned that out of the cupboard, but so it means that I can't do my oil pulling today. So that would be part of my miracle morning. The next thing I would be doing is to be drinking a litre of water before I've eaten anything. And I once heard someone tell me that if you wash your body in the morning, it's good to wash your insides. Again, I think this is something that helps to detoxify. I don't know all the science behind it, so, don't shoot too many questions. I'm sure Rory might be able to help you, but it's just something that I like to do. And it also just means that I get a litre of water in first thing in the morning. And given that you can probably see how dry my skin is because my eczema is all flared up, it's really important that I'm getting I really should be drinking probably 3 to 4 litres a day, and I'm probably only just skimming the 2 litre mark. So wish me luck. The first one's always the easiest. Two down. And I already feel like I'm swimming in my body. Okay, I think this might be the last one. Oh, not quite. Need a little breather. This would be a miracle morning practice, but I have to get good at it. It takes a while to get used to drinking that much water in one go. Someone once told me you should do 2 litres. I don't know if I could do that. I think I'd be vomiting because it's only water, but your tummy's only so big, you know. Okay. Okay. I think I've reached my limit. I probably got 700 mils down, and if I drink any more, my tummy's going to burst. So I'm going to keep this, and I'm going to finish it over the rest of my morning. But now I'm off to have a shower, wash my face, do my hair, get dressed for work. Okay, so I'm all dressed, hair done, face moisturised, feeling really, really great this morning. And I definitely can feel the difference just in having incorporated my gratitude, writing down my dreams, doing a list of everything that's on my mind, just to, you know, get it out. I feel like I'm not going to forget anything today. I've done my yoga, I've done some meditation. I feel really rounded, and I still have only probably spent about an hour doing all of that stuff. So it's been really positive. Now, my next step that I would like to do is sit down and I want to write for an hour every morning just to get my creative juices flowing, be able to record something every day that's on my mind, and get into the habit of writing, because I really want to be writing a book in the future. So that is something that I want to cultivate. Now, I'm sitting here on my bed, laptop ready. I've got a beautiful breakfast of sweet potato grits and scrambled egg, delicious. That would definitely be one of my feature breakfasts in my ideal day, so that can definitely stay. Some things that can't stay, now obviously I can't do my exact ideal morning or my exact miracle morning because I'm still in Australia, I'm still, you know, living with my in-laws. There's just a few things that I couldn't adjust for my trial miracle morning this morning. So I thought I would be getting really specific though, because as Natalie Sisson says, we do need to get specific so that the universe knows what we want and so that we can start to work towards it. So first and foremost, I don't want to be wearing dark clothes anymore. And something that I've noticed is really the culture in Melbourne is blacks and greys and all of those kind of colours. I love bright, warm colours, and that's something that I intend to when I get to Mexico as part of my strategy of the fresh slate, or the new start, is that I'm going to be buying a whole new wardrobe of clothes that are really bright. I want to get back into dresses, into the summery clothes that I haven't been able to purchase while I've lived here in Melbourne for the last 2 years. So I'm really looking forward to doing that. Something else that I would be incorporating is that I would love to be doing my yoga on the beach and to be getting out into nature every morning. So it would most likely be that my morning would be a bit longer than it has been today. I would be walking down to the beach, doing some yoga on the beach, maybe going for an extended walk along the beach or around wherever I'm living at the time. And really just soaking up and being out in the fresh air. And that's something that's really important to me, and kind of walking barefoot and all of that kind of thing. Other than that, I wouldn't have to finish writing after an hour to go to a job, and that's just something that, you know, I'm working towards. Obviously, I've only got 2 more days. This is my second last day at my job, and only 5 days now until we leave for Mexico. So things would be fairly different, but I feel really positive for having tried all of these amazing things this morning. Right now, I'm going to get into doing some writing, probably to accompany whatever is going to go with this video. So I encourage you to have a think about what you would do for your miracle morning. Would you want to have a miracle morning? Are you a morning person? That's something that's really important. As Gretchen Rubin says, we have larks and we have owls. And so if you're a lark like me, you like the morning, you like to get up early, you like to seize the day because you've got the most energy in the morning. I get up at 4 a.m. and I love it. It's something that we have only implemented in the last couple of months, and it has been the best routine that I have ever had, and one that I've stuck to the closest. I haven't been perfect, but I definitely have stuck to it the most. So have a think about that. Think about what you would like to have for breakfast. What would you like to be doing as a routine in the morning? Would you like to be doing some kind of workout? Do you prefer to move your body in the evenings? When are you at your most energetic? Now, for the rest of my day, my ideal day, if I'm getting specific, would be creating content for you guys, making sure that the slow folks have as much amazing information about how to slow down their lives as possible. And so that's what I'm going to work on now.